Welcome back, I'm Dr. Ruckus, and today we're going 11-3 from Platinum to Diamond with Gruul Prowess. It's the classic stuff, it's got all the mono red bangers. We are just splashing green primarily for the Snakeskin Veil. Little hexproof, little +1 counter, doesn't hurt anyone. The only card that I also did consider was the Innkeeper's Talent, a 2-mana enchantment. At the beginning of combat on your turn, put a +1 counter on target creature you control, so you can trigger the targeting off the hero and the targeting off the challenger. You can then upgrade it for just 1 green, which isn't so expensive, to give permanents you control with ward counters on them, also ward 1. I've gotten got by this card once, and the ward 1 can be annoying if your opponent is stuck on land and they're just trying to shove through their 2-mana removal spell and they can't, it can matter. But on the whole, I don't think it's good enough to play. I think it's too slow. This deck is already so good at doing what it needs to do, and I don't think you need a 2-mana non-creature spell in the deck. I think what we have here is just about right. I ended up cutting it. I only had 1 copy in for a while. I ended up cutting it for 22 land. By the way, this, I don't know if this has always existed. I just saw this now. This is an untapped.gg overlay feature. It's very nice. I like it. I didn't see it till now. Enjoy the gameplay. Let's dive right in. On the play with no 1-drop creature. I mean, it could be worse. It's definitely not ideal. It's slow. We have Might of the Meek to keep going, though. I guess you keep this. It's not ideal. It's much worse without a 1-drop creature. Fastland, hope the mouse survives. If it does, try to Might of the Meek to get some more creatures. Let's wait. Another Might of the Meek. All right, we are really praying here. We have no protection, so we're just going for it. And if it dies immediately, it's kind of game. It's going to be no white removal, though. It's a tap land. That's huge. And we have the Snakeskin Veil. Absolutely massive. So we can start here. Okay, I guess we're playing land, but we can't, I guess we might get Might of the Meek again, and that's all we cast. We are stuck on land, unless we want to use it to cast a Slick Shot this turn. I think it's probably a better use of mana. Let's go for that. Double strike. We'll see if they have Elspeth Smite, which they could. There is Stick, so they do. Alright, mouse goes down. Left with still 1 creature, and we're tapped out from a hexproof standpoint. Another tap land's good. Let's see if they pass to us. They do. That's huge. We get to keep going here. I mean, we're casting all the stuff this turn. If you control a mouse, I mean, we're basically going for everything here. I guess we'll just... Oh, man, I don't know if we need this or not. How good is +1? Let's start here. They probably won't respond to this, I guess, because they don't want us to get the death trigger. And that's it, because we need the Snakeskin Veil. Down to 8, okay. Yeah, this Rockface Village cannot be used to cast non-creatures, so probably don't need too many in the deck, but definitely has a spot. Do nothing. They think about it, though. I wonder what they're thinking about. 4th land. What's that do? Enter, search the library, gain some life. Okay. Up to 10. Can't tap out here, just in case they have to get lost, have to pass, because we don't have enough mana to do all the things. That's not a bad draw. We can still hold the Veil. And maybe get Might of the Meek down at some point. I think we're just going for haste here. They go for the bounce. We go for the hexproof. See if they have 1 more bounce. They could. They could have double Floodmaw. They do have double Floodmaw. They're looking at it. Floodmaw U. We get the hexproof and we get the haste. It's 4/3 to the face. Down to 6. With a creature and a Might of the Meek. 5th land. Could be Sunfall. Cryptic Coat. What is that? Top card of your library, then attach it. Oh my goodness, it's an artifact deck. Okay. Trample's good. Slick Shot. We could burn 2 mana on the hero. Or we could mouse. Do they have anything is the question. Can we even play around it? They're probably going to block regardless. I think we kind of just go for it here. Alright, it's 5/4. Get him. Does have trample. And yeah, we'll attempt this. See how it goes. Probably can't deal with both. They kill the Slick Shot if we don't get the draw. But otherwise they do take 1 what, 3 trample damage? Counter that. All right. Drop to 3. They can't kill the hero, but they could still exile everything. But they might run Sunfall. Like, this is the weird artifact deck. For the most part, I think. Bounce you? Replay you? Okay. Cloak the top card of your library. We keep going here. Land on top doesn't do anything. Down to 2. Don't think we need to show the land. It's a synthesizer. Return it. Run it back. Still only 1 wide open for Elspeth's Smite. That's a draw. Start here. Cool. Another attacker's good. Scoop. All right. Opponent hanging in there with the bounce replay. On the play with no 1-drop. It's too bad, but I think it's still a keep. I mean, the challenger with the card draw isn't so bad. Alright, land here. Mono red, they also don't have anything. They could play shock, but I kind of doubt it. I think we just get the challenger down. I don't see any stick. Let's get him. This could be a very good game for us. Ooh, Boros. Maybe tokens? Nope. It's the aggro mirror, but we are on the play. Think Swift Spear. Maybe. I guess we could start. No, let's do 1 Swift Spear. And let's do 1 Might of the Meek. I think we can technically wait. We're probably not going to get another Swift Spear. They're not going to block, though, are they? I doubt it. Let's get this trigger. And then maybe Rage. Ah, we do get the other 1-drop. Alright, let's play that after combat. That's fine. Down to 12. Too bad. Yeah, I think we probably could have done that before combat, because almost certainly they would not block, right? There's almost no way they block, knowing that the blowout is always there. So maybe you just do that before combat. And if there is a hasty 1-drop, the only one in the deck, the Swift Spear, then you do get that. Okay, the other removal spell. We do not have Shock. And they get a double strike lifelink. It's huge. It's game winning. I mean, I think we kind of need to draw into shock, basically. We almost have lethal. We get to 15 by just doing it this way. But we don't know how much they swing back with, you know? I mean, we can try. It's tough to say. There's some stick here. They could have a shock, I suppose. But that's kind of fine. So we start with a Monstrous Rage and they try to blow it out, I guess. Let's see if they wait for anything else. Well, we're through shock, so it doesn't matter now. But I think we're 1 point short. It's 15 damage. We are 1 point short. And they have the double striking lifelinker. So I don't know if we'll be able to come back. This could be game. We don't have enough pump to really get there. If they just pump this thing to the moon and swing, they just win. Which is why Sheltered by Ghosts is just insane. In this meta, like in the mirror, it's just you win the mirror on the spot almost all the time. Yeah, that's probably game unless they're bottlenecked on white. I mean, 8/8 double strike still is a lot. I mean, the other play pattern we could have gone with is to play the mouse, take the draw, and just hope to hit shock. And even then, we're tapped out, and then now it's not enough. So I think we did the best we could. But 8/8 lifelink is pretty dang good. Doesn't feel like enough. But we have no other choice. I guess we could block this thing. The lifelink is so bad, though. We'll lose long term to the lifelink no matter what. So either we're winning this turn or we're not. That's all there is to it. And I don't think we have enough damage. So this gains trample. So we'll take the trample, and that'll shove through the max amount of damage. And then it's either 9 or it's not, but I don't think there's any other way to play this. I think it just barely is. Drop to 1. Lose the game. Yeah, that's okay. I think there's no other way to play it. Blocking this thing isn't effective. They can't just get 8 life per turn. We just cannot beat that. And shock is now out of range, so that's all there is to it. Yeah, that's game. Good game. Boros is really good. Sheltered by Ghosts, really good. On the play with a single creature, man. Where are our 1-drops? I think you still keep it. I think it's fine. I mean, if we survive a single turn, we have plenty of Veil to go around. Let's not show the green yet. It's a tap land on white. Okay. It's a mouse, all alone. A single mouse to go the distance. And maybe we go Innkeeper's Talent here. Hold up and Veil. It's another mouse. Yeah, I think let's try this. The ward could be interesting. Double strike. Don't think we're casting anything. I think we're holding Veil as long as we can. Now they go for it. They let the first strike damage go through. Now they're thinking about it. We end here. Hold Veil. Deduce. All right. Well, we'll see if they run temporary lockdown. Most people don't. They do. Wow. All right. Well, we can't get out of that. So that is what it is. Take the Innkeeper's Talent as well. Take their treasure, whatever that was. All right. Now what? Slick Shot or Mouse? I feel like Mouse is very good. Still. Hold the Veil. Attempt to protect. See if they have the double removal spell. They could have a second Get Lost. They do. Okay. Maybe we can put the map tokens to use. Slick Shot. I think we're playing a little less safe. I think I want to keep seeing some cards here. Cool, another land. It's fast land, though. Just 1 point of damage. 5th land. No witnesses. Alright, you got it. We get a clue token to draw. It's another show off. And I think it's a map token again. More land, okay. Down to 14, holding the Veil. At some point we get the Monstrous Rage through. 4-mana Sweeper. Demolition Field, okay. Take the action. We only have that basic mountain. If they pass to the next phase, we do lose green. But there's no other way to do it. There's no other way to do it. Oh, we could use the clue token now. Because if they're planning to destroy it in response, then we should let them do it. Nice. Pass to us. Okay. Here we go. Let's get in there. As much damage as we can. Unfortunately, numerous rages don't stack incredibly well. We might do it anyway. Ah, counter target spell and do all the draw stuff. Okay. Sure. I mean, here comes the rest of the stuff then. Let's see how much damage we can get. So we get 2 more. I think we get there. We still get the Prowess triggers, right? Okay. And then we should get 2 more off the Prowess. What a turn. Swing for 16. Not bad. Good game. Dude, the amount of 1-landers. But we have a 1-drop at least. I think we go Hero into Might of the Meek and hope that gets us out of it, but it's definitely not ideal. Green. That's good. Ooh. Let's see. Can't attack or block unless there are 4 more card types in your graveyard. Alright, well, we're taking the draw here. I think for sure, basically. Nice. Alright. And then, maybe the Swift Spear? I mean, the hero is very good. Not sure. And the 16. I guess the hero is better early, but we already have 1 to stack with. Ooh, removal spell. First hero gone. This thing cannot block, right? 4 or more card types in your graveyard. Yeah, they only have, what? A single one. Okay. I think it's Challenger to get some more cards flowing. Target it next turn, down to 13. Mill a card. Now they have 2 card types, a land and an enchantment. Survivor. 3 mana 3/2 at the beginning of your second main phase. If it's tapped, manifest dread. We have shock for that, which is pretty sweet. It could be shock inside out the challenger. It's okay with me. I guess, do we attack first? We could probably attack first and figure out the stuff later. Let's see if they want to block it all. Okay, so I definitely want to do this to start. Looks like we're not going to play that anyway. I guess they'll attack and manifest dread. I think we just get them so low here. We do it with shock. Double prowess triggers. Down to 1. So now if we top deck shock, we win. If they don't have another blocker and we have another attacker, we win. They'll probably play another blocker though. But they don't have this 3/3, can't block still. That's a good card. That's huge. They attack and get lifelink. That is huge. $10 to $13, but more importantly up to 5. And they manifest dread. Okay, so we kind of lose here very quickly now. Feels like there's almost nothing we can do. A good slick shot turn could do it, but I just don't think it's enough what we have here. I think it's not enough. I think we've lost. Shelter by Ghost. One of the best cards in Standard. Maybe the best. Very good. The decider of aggro matches. Maybe a get lost as well. Jump. Or an Elspeth Smite. Combo the two. Yeah, Smite with it. I think that's about game, right? We can't really beat lifelink. I don't think there's any way to go. I mean, we could have like plotted the slick shot and then hope the next two cards are huge pump spells and maybe pop off 9 damage that way. But I think it's too much to ask. Then we scoop here. There's no way to get past lifelink. On the draw with 1 land. If we hit 2 lands, it's fantastic. I think I'm going to keep this. Good game. Good game. It's mono red. They have the 1-drop. We do have the shock though. And we hit the next land. So I guess we can shock in response here. Let's see how they do this. It's only red. Ooh, okay. Well, I guess we're shocking that guy then. Goodbye. The rare shock coming through. Might of the Meek. We could hero and haste it and get the draw. That's not so bad. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Oh, it's just trample. My bad. Whoops. Well, maybe we'll take a defensive stance. I don't know. Maybe 3 power. I think it also gave haste, but it does not. Timer comes out. They're thinking. Doesn't have prowess, just has valiant. So most they could really get is to 3 toughness for the most part. So we could trade with Might of the Meek here, unless they also have shock. Okay. My move? I don't know if they roped out or not. I think we do nothing. No land. We could try to hit land. It's not that bad. Let's see it. I feel like they don't have shock. I feel like they roped out or something. Yeah, I think they timed out or something. Attempt to get in there. Go ahead and take our rage while we can. I think they've DC'd. 10 to 14. I think they're just salty we shocked their 2-drop. Which is wild, because otherwise we weren't really doing a whole lot. They totally could have won that. I don't know. On the draw with a 1-drop and some other 1-drops. We can keep this, right? It'll work out for sure. Orzhov. Orzhov discard. That's okay. I didn't really need any of these cards anyway. I mean, the talent... probably the talent goes, right? Just keep the creatures. Not a land. I think hero is our best shot. If we top deck the land into the mouse, that's obviously very good. Past us, we do top deck the land. Yeah, I mean, we go for it. If it works out, it's very high value. There's some stick here. Attempt to target you. They kill it. -3/-3. Okay. So this coming turn, I mean, rage on the double striking mouse into the Snakeskin Veil is a big turn for sure. It's a pixie. They bounce that, so we want to hold... We want to hold, Snakeskin Veil for that. Double strike. No blocks. Rage here. We still have Snakeskin Veil if we need it this turn. Quick check for lethal. We could have pumped up one more. Down to 8. And here, hold Snakeskin Veil. Okay, where are we targeting with that? Attempt to protect you. Let's see if they have one more to go. Down to 17. Survives. Oh, actually that was completely pointless, except we got the +1 counter, so I kind of looked out there. Forgot about that. They get the bounce, but they don't have that extra land. I guess it's Challenger. Take the, either double strike or trample there. Yeah, it looks like about game to me. I think we just take trample. That should about do it. So we can pump the mouse, I suppose. Prowess. Draw land. Drop to 3. We have 1 flyer ready to go. Let's see if they have a turn 5 sweep. I kind of don't think you do. I think this deck is too low to the ground, right? Yes, we lucked out. So this goes through hexproof, but we were able to add a +1 counter, which made the toughness survive the -3/-3. Braids, yeah, looks like game to me, basically. Decline. They draw up, but it's too late. 1 top, 1 bottom, but it is too late. Slick shot. Scoop. Good game. On the play, looks keepable to me. Lands. And I guess we're going mouse on 2, unless we draw something better here. It's not amazing, but I also don't think Inside Out is the play. Snakeskin Veil. We could. I think it's just better to get the mouse down, though. We can give it double strike, maybe pump it next turn. So it's just 1 point of damage here. Let's see if they have sorcery speed removal. If they wait till our turn, we will get nab them. They don't know that we play green, and we'll get to play the land. They do. Too bad, but that is what it is. Okay. We could hold the Snakeskin Veil, which isn't awful. Or we could just get in with Inside Out. It's tough to say. Man, they're at 20. They're gonna have more removal. I guess you just hold the Veil here. It's not great either way. Could very easily pass us. They could be stuck on land though. It's another tap land. They do pass to us. That's okay. We'll hold on to the Veil. On upkeep, they might use something before we draw into the Snakeskin Veil. All right, perfect. Auto pay. Big turn for us here. And we got the Prowess trigger on our turn. So none of this is that bad. Hexproof. Another Swift Spear. Okay. Let's get him. Prowess. Double strike. Looking like game here, roughly. Down to 4. Won't be a turn 4 sweeper. So if we top deck semi-decently, we should be able to get there. I guess 2 removal spells does actually go quite the distance. Let's see how they do it. 2 Go for the Throats, honestly, isn't that bad. The Beanstalk is too slow, though. That can't be it. Okay, we can target, let's see. Target you. We don't have Snakeskin Veil, you're down. We hit him for 3 this turn. They could have the turn 5 sweeper, but we could still follow up with haste or shock. Get him to 1. Let's see if it's deadly cover-up. It's not. Good game. We're ranking up. On the play, looks fantastic. We'll keep this against Storm Egan. I like that name. It's a good one. Supposed to be our hero? I guess targeting is just so good. We try the hero here. Ooh, tap land. do you think? Talent? Ooh. Well, they could always bounce it. I mean, Might of the Meek isn't bad. I kind of think it's Might of the Meek here. Just draw up. If they don't bounce on their turn, and we get to pass to our turn, and we get the Snakeskin Veil, it's quite good. If they do bounce, I don't think it's the end of the world. Let's see how this turn goes. Do you bounce now or wait? If you wait, you're in trouble. You do wait. Okay. So we can get the talent down, which is interesting. It's a little more mana efficient than anything else. And just hold open Snakeskin Veil, I suppose. They might counter this, I guess. They do counter it. Okay. Well, I think you just pump out damage here. Instead of holding the Veil. Just get him as dead as possible. Alright, it's 9. Down to 6. But we're a little bit out of gas after that. Destroying the hero is not so good. Because that drops one to 2. So ideally exile it somehow. Or bounce it. It's a land. They're playing slow. It doesn't feel like a lockdown. So what do you have? Pass to us. That's a nice draw. Here comes another hasty creature. And we got the Snakeskin Veil. Looks like we'll about get there. Resolves. They're forced to respond here. We do present lethal. They want to bounce you. Yeah, I guess you just go for this then. See if they have the next round of stuff. Push through 5 damage if they... Now they can't. If they have one more interaction piece. Good game. On the draw with Shock. That's not so bad. Maybe, nope, it's Gruul. I don't know why people are playing... Or sorry, it's, whatever color that is. 1 drop. Golgari. Okay, turn 2, Deep Cover and Bat. I guess they have to take the shock, which isn't so bad for us. We go Challenger here. Another Might of the Meek. And if we can squeeze in some Might of the Meeks to draw up, that'd be nice. Some Snakeskin Veil would be good too. Let's see how they play this. Another Bat, 1 mana open. So thinking about Disfigure, they can take... I don't know. I guess... Okay, they're going for that. That's fine. Shock gets us back the other shock, which really isn't terrible. We could go for a single Might of the Meek though this turn. That would also not be that bad. Let's do this so they can't block. I don't see any stick. So I think we go for this as well. Autopay. Okay, can't play that this turn. And we don't have a land either. Still swing for, what, 9? 8? 4th land. What do we got now? Dread Knight dropped to 8. I don't know about that. Play out a 3-2. Okay. Think another Might of the Meek. See if we can hit land. Nope. Nope. Alright, I guess it's, Inside Out here, maybe? Does have Trample. Looks like lethal, I think. So it doesn't matter how we do it then. This says Prowess, but, yeah, it shouldn't matter. I guess technically it's gonna die. Technically, if you want all the value, do it here, but I think it's lethal either way. Because we have Prowess and Trample. Down to 0. Good game. On the play, let's keep it. We got some land, we got some creatures, we got a Veil. Oh, we're on the draw. Never mind, worst hand ever. Okay, here we go. Golgari again, man. Why is everyone playing Golgari today? What is going on? Tap out for Beanstalk. Alright. They want to turn 3 Demon. I think we're slamming a Slick Shot here. Yeah, I think we just are. They didn't show us removal on turn 1. And ideally they then play the 3 mana Overlord. So hopefully they don't remove something immediately here, although they certainly could. Glissa. First strike. First strike, death touch. Don't have too many answers to that. I think it's the next slick shot. And I think we are pumping damage through in the air. No, not you. You guys can go. And then we'll inside out one of them. We're just pushing here. Pushing as hard as we can. Down to 8. If they attack with Glissa and want to draw, they drop to 7. And they kind of need Glissa back to defend. If they pass to us, we have Snakeskin Veil open. Might of the Meek. We could play that just to see another card. And also pump everyone up. Here comes the Challenger. Do we Might of the Meek on the Slick Shot or on the Challenger? I guess we already kind of know where that last card is going, so I don't think we need to put it on the Challenger. Yeah, I don't think we need that last card. I think we just put it on the Flyer. Let's get him. Sure. That's an expensive removal spell. People were telling me, you have to run 4 copies of Terra Sunder in Golgari. You're making a huge mistake if you don't. It's so expensive. 4 mana for a removal spell against mono red? Unacceptable. Like, I get that they're enchantments, but no, I definitely disagree that it is an absolute 4 of. I just think that's fundamentally incorrect. I feel like it lacks an understanding of how much of mono red is the meta and like how quick you have to be to respond to it. On the draw, we keep this. No mouse on 1 though, that's too bad. Multa 6, some kind of Azorius deck. Alright, here comes a 1-drop. Some stick here, maybe into the Floodmaw. Bounced. Turn 1 bounce, take the pain land damage. Okay. So I guess we're looking for stick this coming turn, see if we can get the rage down or not. Let's just play mindfully here. There's stick already, potentially a counterspell. I think we just go double creatures here. Avoids any kind of blowout. They can respond or not. Swing for 2. Sleight of hand. Okay. Well, it seems like there was no stick at all there. Let's try a rage, see how that goes. I think there's no stick at all. Maybe they just have counter spells. They scoop. Yeah, we got 2 more pump spells. That's going to be a huge amount of damage. Good game. On the draw, we keep it. Slick Shores. Slick Shot, Slick Shores. Turn 1 removal. Do nothing. They got stick. Floodmaw? I guess they're looking for the blowout here. In that case, we give him the Might of the Meek and the Veil. 2 mana 2/1 Vigilance. When it enters, tap target creature an opponent controls, put a stun counter on it. Okay. I guess we can Veil through that. It's kind of weird. Hexproof. Attack. Take our Meek draw. We got a mouse around. I guess you draw regardless, don't you? +1 if it's a mouse, if you control a mouse, but you always draw a card. Down to 18. We have no more Snakeskin Veil, though. Let's go for Throat. They do take 3 to the face. A lot of land. We could double the mouse next turn. Is there any stick? I feel like there's a little bit. It's hard to tell. I think we're gonna go for it. Oh, there might be. Might get us here. Let's see if it's bounce or removal. It's just a bounce. Alright, my bad. We should have detected the stick better. It felt like there was a little bit, but I didn't trust my gut. Rona's Vortex. I haven't seen that card in ages. To 16. With Vigilance. Yeah, we go for the Offspring here. Sticks. It's a lot of mice. Let's see what they do with it. Doesn't matter what we're picking here. Feels like they should have more flash, more counter spells. Should be all instants. If they're playing this, it's because they really want to be full flash, full instant. They could run the 4-mana cat with draw engine. Exile you. Leave open blue. That's it though. So they have no other 2-drops, I don't think. Gix. Aha. Yeah, I'll block. Sure, let's not give him the draw. Looks like they might get the Gix draw though. Jeez. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I guess they'll get this draw, unfortunately. And hopefully we top deck well. I don't know. I mean, the hasty 2/2 mouse would be the best attack here. Well, they're going to get some draws this turn, that's for sure. Unfortunately. Maybe 2. Bat, take one of our creatures. Maybe the flyer. Just you? Alright, we need a big turn here. Land is not going to do it. That is a good draw. I guess we can give both double strike and both trample. Just make sure we stack them correctly. Double strike there, trample there, trample there. Attempt this, see if it gets blown out. No. Very nice. Okay, that was big. They didn't have anything there. And the draw engine's gone. They only got a single draw off of it. Challenger's great coming up. Get him for lifelink again. Okay, that's something. I guess we are pumping one of these guys. We could hit a 2-drop. No, we'll do it this way. Let's actually put this here. Get that trigger. Land, not it. All right. Double strike, I guess. All right, get him. Nice. Look at these. God, that's incredibly cute. Trade there. Drop to 0. All right, kind of got lucky that game. That was a weird game for sure. Almost a diamond. On the draw, we will keep it. Good thing we got some creatures to cast. Red. I think you get the hero going. Don't see any stick there to start. Murex token in green. In time for the virtue. Alright, you got it. Lots of Might of the Meeks. I think we're going double Monastery. Swift Spear here. And we'll use Might of the Meek to draw. Even if we don't have a mouse, that's okay. Beanstalk. Alright. Looks like they're roughly tapping out. Let's see if they have anything that could possibly interact with us. We could have Elspeth's Smites. So we can defend against that. Is there anything else we want to play before combat? I mean, we could hit a 2-drop to play. Let's give one of these. They can still respond with Smite, and we can still blow it out, in theory. Yeah, I would play that before combat, I think. Let's go for it. If they have the Smite, they'll get us, but they might not. Ah, they do. 1 white. Alright, Challenger down. Down to 16. We're still 1 more turn away from Sunfall. We gotta close out the game soon, or hope they don't have it. Another Beanstalk. Very slow. Let's see if they hit land. Could be bottlenecked on black, too. Tap land. Okay. Well, we see if Sunfall comes next turn, but we just do the best we can here. We can only cast one of these, which means it'll die to, Smite, but I think we still go for it. Yeah, I guess it goes here. Get as much damage as we can through. Draw Shock. Can't play it this turn. Drop to 9, and we'll see if it's just Sunfall here. Sunfall double draw would be tough. Creature off the top with Hasty Village with Might of the Meek could get us in the game again. But there's no double white. A lot of mana open. I guess it's haste here. I think that's okay. Auto pay. Means we're not casting anything else. Maybe that was a mistake. Maybe we should have just gone for the slick shot win. Yeah, those rock face villages come with their pros and cons. Scoop. I think we got lucky there. I think that was a bad call. I think we should have gone for Might of the Meek. Maybe held up in shock. But they didn't have a whole lot of colors to do a lot that game. On to Diamond. Alright, thank you for staying to the end. If you enjoyed today's video, please drop a like, a comment, and a subscribe. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.